clay bricks, wastage of land, pollution. We are here looking at a scene at Avadi. The first image that comes to one's mind while talking about a brick is clay bricks, the red ones. The wastage of land, the pollution involved in manufacturing a brick is completely high. It ruins Mother Earth. Soil pollution is one of the most tedious outcomes of the manufacture of bricks. Soil pollution and contamination is usually caused by chemicals in the soil. It is basically produced by industries while manufacturing. The labor involved for the production of bricks is completely high. The process of manufacturing a brick takes a very long time. Women and children are swept off from their future for the inhuman labor that is involved for manufacturing bricks. The manufacturing involves a lot of physical labor than mechanical labor. Every nation owes it to the success of its laborers. Since the Industrial Revolution, labor has been the driving force of our economic and industrial progress. Though labor has its advantages, the rich gets richer and the poor gets poorer. Families suffer. We will show you the relationship between electricity and bricks. Our lives evolve around electricity all the time, making our city look so attractive. Here we are looking at one of the most important power plants to day-to-day life. The production of electricity, the coal is the primary source for it. How we generate electricity? Yes, we all use coal. Coal is the primary source for everything. Neyveli supplies fly ash to different parts of Tamil Nadu. Right now we take a virtual tour of an electricity producing power plant which uses coal as the primary source for it. Coal, as we all know, is transported from various parts of the world, is used for producing electricity. Coal is collected first and then conveyor belt is used to collect everything and roll it towards a container. The next important step is to crush the coal into fine ash and then feed it into an inferno of a boiler. The boiler heats up to a point where the fine ash is converted into thermal energy by the heat produced. Using several condensers, the thermal energy is then converted to electricity using several turbines. Transformers supply the electricity from power plants and it travels through a hypertension wire. The hypertension wire transports the electricity to several substations around the city. And the substations, after which receiving the electricity from the transformer, supplies it throughout the city. The combustion of pulverized coal at high temperatures and pressures in power station produces different types of ash. The fine ash fraction is carried upwards with flue gases and captured before reaching the atmosphere. The coarse ash fraction falls into the grates below the boilers, where it's mixed with water and pumped into lagoons. This material is known as furnace bottom ash. It has a gritty and sand-like texture. Gypsum is the byproduct of coal while manufacturing electricity. Gypsum should be free of lumps. Lumps, if any, should be screened and remainder over the screen should be crushed and re-screened before use. Gypsum should be tested for purity as per IS 1288-2092. Its purity should be above 80%. However, in case of variation in purity, percentage of gypsum in the mix should be adjusted to obtain the desired quality of finished bricks. Fly ash brick is a building material specifically for masonry units containing Class C fly ash and water. Compressed at 4000 psi and used for 24 hours in an 150-degree steam bath, then toughened with an air environment agent. Owing to the high concentration of calcium oxide in Class C fly ash, the bricks is described as self-cementing. The manufacturing method saves energy, reduces mercury pollution and costs 20% less than the traditional clay brick manufacturing. Fly ash is a coal combustion byproduct, a finely divided residue resulting from combustion of coal in power plants. In thermal power stations, coal is pulverized into fine powder and pumped into the boiler along with compressed air. Coal powder is fired to generate heat, which in turn produces steam to run the turbine. After burning, the coarse ash or the bottom ash gets collected below the boiler. The finer particles of coal are collected in the electrostatic precipitators. This is fly ash. manufacturing process of Falgi bricks requires fly ash, sandstone, dust, lime and gypsum to be mixed in a suitable proportion. Lime and gypsum are first grounded into a pan mixture with optimum water. Ash, sand, stone dust are then added to the pan mixture to form a uniform mixture. When cement is used in place of lime and gypsum, first fly ash and sandstone dust are mixed in pan mixture and then cement is added into the pan mixture. To have uniform dry mixture, water is added into the pan mixture for once the uniform dry mixture of fly ash, the sandstone dust and the cement is achieved. The mixture is then transferred into the molding machinery and then in the molding machine the Falgi of the mixture is either hydraulically pressed or compacted through various vibratory presses. Once the bricks are taken out the mold, they are dried about 1 to 2 days. Water curing is then done for about 14 days to allow required strength to be achieved. After now we look at the composition of fly ash produced bricks. They are concept of fly ash bricks are used by one of the most famous builders and promoters in Chennai.
I am P. Muthukrishnan. I have been in this construction related works for the past 10 years. I personally find that these fly ash bricks are most better and more economic than the normal clay bricks. The fly ash bricks are also said to be eco-friendly. If you see, fly ash bricks are composed of 3 raw materials: fly ash, gypsum and lime. These raw materials are mixed in a correct composition to make the fly ash bricks.